In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
Ha! Adventurer! Think you can last a round against me?
Error.
So, es hat bisher eigentlich wieder soweit alles funktioniert. Und die Frage, warum sich das System sonst schon wieder plötzlich wieder von alleine umgestellt hat. Das doofe Mistding. Obwohl ich da eigentlich nichts dran geändert habe. Nichts am Systemsound umgestellt, aber das stellt sich einfach von alleine ein. Na gut, dann hole ich hier mal kurz mal die Sachen ab. Kunst des Gärtners? Okay. In einem anderen Land? Der Weg von Rito. Da bin ich mal auf die nächsten Sachen echt mal gespannt. Auf die nächsten Spots. Ah, ja, Relikte von Serie muss ich mal gucken. Aber erstmal mache ich das. Erstmal will ich mal den Legendenauftrag mal angehen. Der Berg das oder die. Ja, die göttlichen Augen sind schon alle gar nicht mehr drin. Die sind weg.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Ah, hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
Ah, so they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Well, the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned. But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do. We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
Man sagte mir, seine Manifestation des Willens des Shogun über den Sakoko-Zustand.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer to Inazuma.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
Das wäre zu kindisch.
Nuh-uh! She lost to us. Paimon's not scared. Why would Paimon be scared? Paimon's just, a little concerned that she might be angry. Yeah, that's all. Just a little concerned.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the Almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the Almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
Right. So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryou Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Huh? Why is that?
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma. Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the Almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through. But now?
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right? If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Huh? You can actually do that?
Don't for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest. Thank you very much. I owe you one, again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right? Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine!
Ich habe die E-Mail schon gelesen, danke Handy. Brauch's nicht zweimal. Immer reicht. Zweimal brauche ich nie.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Also, stimmt Spaß.
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
Ich weiß jetzt von dir auf eine. Ich weiß jetzt von dir über welches Video, welchen Stream, aber ich trotzdem mal sagen, Dankeschön fürs Abo, Nico 134 und herzlich willkommen. Dankeschön.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Another bad one? No, let me try again.
So bestimmt wieder. Ja. Bei der Donnerten, beim Sakura-Bäumchen. Die einsame Utopie.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me? How cold. I saved your skin, didn't I? Surely you could at least humor me by engaging in some small talk first? Then again, I suppose your frankness is part of your charm.
Interessante Sichtweise von ihr.
So tell me, what is the matter?
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
Sie ist doch verpflichtet, Entscheidungen über die Angelegenheiten der Tenrio-Verwaltung zu treffen. Ne?
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway. Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
What?
Zur Veränderung des Temperaments? Okay.
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Ernsthaft?
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her.
Klar, Ich habe euch wirklich zu hart zugeschlagen. Ne? Das ist ein verdammter Elektroarcher, das ist eine der verdammten Gottheiten. Ne? Die war einer von diesen Zwillingsgöttern gewesen und jetzt ist auch immer ein bisschen am Boden zerstört, weil sie gegen eine unbekannte Reisende, die gegen ihre ewige Utopie etwas unternehmen wollte, eine einzige Niederlage in Kauf genommen hat, eben nur weil sie immer verloren hat, ist sie gleich am Boden zerstört. Wow. Also das ist auch krass.
Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
Okay. Jetzt kommt mir irgendeine, also wie sie es jetzt gerade beschreibt, kommt mir Shogun Rain jetzt wirklich so vor, als wenn sie noch ein Kind wäre. So wie es Migo ja in ihren utopischen Gefilden, wie sie da bezeichnet hat. Wenn sie es so beschreibt, kommt sie ihm wirklich vor wie so ein Kind.
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
Ich hätte den nie glauben dürfen. Der Gesichtsausdruck schon. Er sah wieder mal richtig Gold wert.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you. Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention, so there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Haben sie einen Grund, sie zu besuchen, ne?
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
Für die Menschen von Inazuma, für A.
I like that answer.
Könnte man ja im Prinzip so kurz und bündig sagen, ne? Wenn du schon so fragst, warum sollte ich diesen Gefallen tun? Naja. Einfach halt für sie. Einfach für ihre guten, soll es einfach nicht als Gefallen für uns ansehen, sondern daraus sehen, dass sie ihrer eigenen Freundin von früher damit einen Gefallen tun würde. Beziehungsweise könnte.
Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word. Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Oh ja, da kriegen wir schon hin. Denke ich mal. Ach, ein Passierschein. Mit Shogun Raiden treffen. Ne? Also auch mal interessant und krass. Obwohl sie schon seit Jahrhunderten lebt, in der Vergangenheit ihren Zwilling, kann man sagen, ihre andere Hälfte, ihren Zwilling verloren hat im Krieg. Und jetzt, obwohl sie nach so vielen Jahrhunderten des Daseins plötzlich eine Niederlage gegen uns erlitten hat gegen eine, na, würde ich mal so sagen, fast unbekannte Reisende, von der man vielerlei Geschichten hier und da hört, was ja Mondstadt und Liyue angeht. Nur wegen einer einzigen Niederlage ist er plötzlich so niedergeschlagen und alles. Kommt mir sehr merkwürdig vor. Als wenn die ach so stolze und starke Shogun Raiden, die so bekannte A, als wenn sie wegen einer einzigen Niederlage plötzlich so gedrückt sein könnte.
The almighty Shogun has requested solitude. No visitors allowed.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko.
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves. Guji Ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is authentic.
Sollen wir bei Gucci nachfragen? Man kann ihn nicht fälschen, oder?
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way.
Laut dem Shogun sollten sie wirklich nicht blockiert werden.
Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Jegliches beleidigende Verhalten? Wir wollen ja versuchen, man will ja eigentlich versuchen, jetzt zu helfen und nicht die Situation noch schlimmer machen. Ne? Wenn es wirklich mit ihrer Gemütslage, wenn das wirklich mit dem Unwetter zu tun hat, was jetzt plötzlich auf Inazuma langsam sich zusammenzieht und nicht mehr um Inazuma herum gewesen ist, um die Einreise zu erschweren.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Ja, da bin ich mal gespannt. Da bin ich immer gespannt, ob man ihnen helfen kann oder nicht. Mal schauen, ob sie dann die Hilfe von uns brauchen kann oder er die von ihrer Freundin.
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Wait, no, it's us! Oh, why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude. That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What did you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Die Puppe muss sich auch erholen.
This body has no need of rest, but I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Paimon gets it, so this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Alle machen sich Sorgen um den Shogun. Alle wollen dich sehen. Ja, alle machen sich Sorgen um den Shogun.
I cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Ah, it's you two. It's been a while. The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Nice. Hat man jetzt gerade wirklich von außerhalb der utopischen Gefilde gerade sie persönlich wirklich jetzt gehört? Soll sie persönlich jetzt wirklich da sein? Okay. Oh. Sie hat aus ihrem Inneren, ne, aus ihren utopischen Gefilden gerade wirklich zu uns gesprochen? Also ich muss sagen, die Frau ist interessant. Merkwürdig, aber interessant. Okay.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken. I've just temporarily disabled many of her functions. Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
Warum sagt sie immer verboten?
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Gibt es da keinen An- und Ausschalter? Das würde man bei einer Maschine sagen können, aber nicht bei einer ferngesteuerten. Aber nicht bei einer ferngesteuerten Marionette, die von ihr selbst gesteuert wird.
No. She was not created to ever be turned off.
Okay, ich habe nichts gesagt.
Furthermore, I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
Genauso hart zu sich selbst.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances. For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled!
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Okay.
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Das ist ja alles kein Problem. Das ist ja alles kein Problem. Was für eine gelassene Aussage.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
Ach, diese ungläubigen Blicke, die Gesichtsausdrücke, einfach immer wieder Gold wert.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
It's fine. Just as long as you can fix it is all.
Und du bist in deinem Denken über die Ewigkeit schon weitergekommen?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions. But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Komm, die brauchen eine bessere Stimmung. Wie wär's mit einem Spaziergang?
Hmm?
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
Ja, oder kurz gesagt, manchmal braucht man einfach mal einen Tapetenwechsel. Eine kleine Abwechslung.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
Vielleicht ist es auch besser für alle. Du warst schon lange nicht mehr draußen, oder?
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
Na, da bin ich ja mal gespannt, Wir haben A dazu überreden können, ihre utopischen Gefilde mal zu verlassen, ne? Und mal rauszugehen, mal einen Tapetenwechsel zu haben.
There's a familiarity to the scent in the air and the firmness beneath my feet. Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Den lebhaftesten Teil der Stadt. Also mal gucken, kann ich mich trotzdem, falls ich ein bisschen zu voll bin, mich hin teleportieren? Obwohl, so weit ist eigentlich gar nicht. So weit ist es ja gar nicht mal. Da kann man das kleine Stückchen ruhig ein bisschen, ne? Ruhig ein bisschen laufen, ne?
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. Huh. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected.
It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Aber ich habe nicht mit einer so großen Reaktion gerechnet. Macht das Shogun nicht normalerweise hier seine Runden?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
Irgendwie interessant, wie die ganze Zeit über sich selber bzw. über ihre Marionette so in der dritten Person reden kann.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
Naja, aber zufälligerweise jemanden noch aus Level
Anyway,
kennen.
people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Durchqueren der Welt der Sterblichen. Ja. Das war so gemeint, das war eine kleine Anlehnung und Erinnerung an Song Yi gewesen, ne? An den ehemaligen Geoarchon. Okay. Dachte jetzt schon.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either, and both dango and milk have a short shelf life.
Naja, und da kann man es mal wieder sehen. Durch Zufälle entstehen alle möglichen neuen Ideen.
So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Was? Dass die Yashiro-Verwaltung ein paar hundert Becher kaufen? Und sie von Tür zu Tür liefern? Okay, interessanter Vorschlag.
No, 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 almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Ein paar hundert vor allem.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on Dango milk.
Du magst also Süßes?
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time.
Das kann ich mir schon vorstellen, dass solche Sachen schon ein bisschen entspannter und angenehmer alles machen, als wenn man die ganze Zeit nur allein meditiert. Sag ja, man braucht halt ab und zu einen Tapetenwechsel. Ja, sowas hilft sowas hilft eigentlich fast immer. Oder zumindest meistens.
By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Zum Verlagshaus. Ach, da unten.
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Yai Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Sie will sich nur umsehen.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then. Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
Rein erfunden, ne?
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable? Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilly churl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
Zu modisch. Es ist etwas, das nicht in der Ewigkeit zu finden ist. Zu modisch.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Wieder eine passende kurze Erzählung. Boah. Oh, mal gucken, lies ein Kampfkunstroman von Liu Wei, Abenteuerroman, Liebesroman. Mal probieren, Abenteuerroman vielleicht lösen. Mal gucken. Der Titel des Buches lautet Der allmächtige Shogun Raiden, wiedergeboren als Shogun Raiden mit unbegrenzter Macht. In diesem Buch geht es um den Protagonisten, der unter einer Donnersakura vom Blitz getroffen wird und sich tatsächlich in Shogun Raiden verwandelt, als er seine Augen öffnet. Der ursprüngliche Protagonist wurde immer schikaniert und konnte nichts richtig machen. Aber nachdem er Shogun Raiden wurde, hatte er unbegrenzte Kraft und Macht. Die Pointe der Geschichte ist wahrscheinlich dieses Gefühl der Erhabenheit und das allmähliche Wachstum und die Transformation des minderwertigen inneren Selbst. Aber nachdem er Shogun Raiden geworden ist, wie wird sich der Rest der Geschichte entfalten?
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
Ich halte es für erfrischend innovativ. Aber es verdirbt nicht den Ruf des Shogun. Aber es verdirbt nicht den Ruf des Shogun.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Na, kann man ja mal das nehmen. Lies ein Kampfkunstroman von Liu Wei. Das Leben hat mich zum Kämpfer gemacht, obwohl ich nur Schriftsteller sein wollte. Das Buch ist ein Kampfkunstroman, der in Liyue spielt und sich auf die offenen und dunklen Rivalitäten zwischen den Banden konzentriert. Der Protagonist hat den Ehrgeiz, ein gewöhnlicher Autor von kurzen Erzählungen zu werden, der gegen niemanden kämpfen möchte, wird aber wegen seines einzigartigen Kampfsporttalents in eine Rivalität hineingezogen. Das Verkaufsargument der Geschichte ist, dass der Protagonist nie einer Seite beitritt, aber immer für einen geheimen Meister einer Seite gehalten wird. Die verschiedenen Kämpfer, die den Protagonisten als imaginären Feind sehen, bringen immer wieder alles durcheinander, während der Protagonist mittendrin ist, aber nie seine ursprüngliche Absicht, Romanautor zu werden, aus den Augen verliert.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
Tja, wer weiß das schon.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
Was zählt, ist der Prozess. Der Wille der Hauptfigur ist sehr wertvoll.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Könnte eigentlich schon passen, ja. Das könnte passen, ne? Und der letzte Roman, das chaotische Drama oder die Geschichte meiner jugendlichen Liebe. Okay. In diesem Buch geht es um die Liebesgeschichte zwischen dem mittelmäßigen Helden und 7 schönen Mädchen. Warum gleich so viele? Das Werk schildert den Alltag dieses Protagonisten in chronologischer Abfolge mit etlichen kleinen Momenten, die dich zum Schmunzeln bringen. Der Schreibstil des Autors ist solide. Die Formulierungen fließen gut und der Charme der einzelnen Figuren wird perfekt dargestellt. Allerdings bricht die Geschichte in einem entscheidenden Moment ab, als die Jugendfreundin des Protagonisten im Begriff ist, seine Liebe zu erklären.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
Ich hoffe, sie wird glücklich sein. Ich hoffe, dass der Autor ihr Glück schenken wird.
Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Gute Frage. Das andere würde vielleicht...
Let's try to explain them to A.
Empfiehl A sein Buch und stell ihr den Inhalt vor. Das andere würde vielleicht ein bisschen besser passen. Es ist zwar ein bisschen anders formuliert und alles, aber im Prinzip könnte es ganz gut passen.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Die Geschichte der Wandlung zum Shogun. Ein Kampfkunstroman von Liyue. Ich glaube, wir probieren mal erstmal das mit dem Kampfkunstroman.
Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
Das ist dann noch nur eine Geschichte. Das hat doch nichts mit irgendwelchen wahren Begebenheiten oder so zu tun.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist.
Hm. Ja, also es ist alles nur reines Fantasieschreiben, ne? Reine Ideen und Fiktion, ne? Nicht echt.
What about the antagonists, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the story?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
Wow. Kurz, bündig, knackig, fertig.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae publishing house, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
Vollständige Stille ist nicht möglich. Menschen suchen von Natur aus nach Veränderung.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Ich bin nur auf eine gute Zeit aus.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Gute Frage, ja. Also ein Erinnerungsbild?
Ooh, great idea! Ace had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
Tja, man lernt halt immer wieder was Neues dazu.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Gewebe der Beständigkeit. Geht zu einem Ort mit herrlichen Aussichten, wo man schöne Bilder machen kann. Ach, da oben.
What are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
Und damit wird deine Pose verewigt. Ach ja, der Shogun muss ja wirklich noch einiges lernen anscheinend.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right? The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Oh, nimm mal jetzt rückhaltende Pose ein. Ernst sein. Na, ich schätze mal, letztere wird eigentlich mit am besten passen, ne?
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
Ja, ich denke mal, das kann man dann nehmen.
Okay, let's get started.
Also wahrscheinlich mal wirklich einfach nur ein bisschen
Let's pick a
nervös.
good angle to record this moment from.
Finde eine passende Position zum Fotografieren. Ja. Ja. Stückchen zurück. Ja, das dürfte doch ganz gut passen. Ein Bildchen von A.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
Dies ist nur eine Aufnahme. Es ist nicht das echte Du.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, Traveler.
Vielleicht ist es wieder ein Unterschied zwischen dir und dem Shogun.
Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
Deine Existenz ist also nicht singulär.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Die Natur von Inazuma lässt sich nicht so einfach ändern. Die Natur der Menschen. Na, wenn dann nur, wäre es eigentlich, dass die Natur der Menschen lässt sich nicht so einfach ändern.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Gewebe der Beständigkeit. Ja, Feuer. Legen wir mal ganz kurz auf. So, einmal mitnehmen.
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry. He's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that. No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Mhm. Schwer neuer Teleportpunkt. Sterbliche Herzen hören. Mhm. Zum Geheimlager. Mhm. Okay. Ich glaube, da probiere ich es auch am besten lieber mal ganz oben vom Schrein aus. Na dann, verbotene Ecke im Berg. Aha. Nach den Informationen, die du von IP erhalten hast, entdeckst du den versteckten Stützpunkt des Takatsukasa-Clans. Die Tenryo-Verwaltung befindet sich in einem prekären Zustand und Kujo Kamaji ist noch nicht zurückgekehrt. Du weißt noch nicht, was an diesem Ort geschehen ist. Auch wieder Stufe 90? Okay. Na, warum nicht?
Don't disappoint me.
Kann man ja mal probieren. Falls ich denn probieren sollte oder dazu komme. Mal schauen. Ja. Na, hab ich mir auch gedacht. Ich glaube, da muss ich mir mal die Tage mal wieder reinsetzen. Ne?
Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Möglicherweise Krisenschutz. Wahrscheinlich um außer Sichtweite zu kommen.
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Oh! Sterbliche. Begib dich ins Zentrum. Okay, jetzt darf man das selber als... Jetzt darf man als Shogun selber, beziehungsweise als A selber hier kämpfen. Stufe 2.
Perfect distance. Finally,
Nett.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryo Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
how's this? How's this?
Born to oblivion!
More to the very height. Let's get down to business.
Ich werde überhaupt nicht viele langsam hier.
My blade! Here's more!
Now you shall perish!
Finally, I... To the very... Finally, I... No.
Also ich muss sagen, den Shogun selbst nett. Will ich auch gerne als Charakter haben bei den eigenen. Sie würde ich auf jeden Fall auch sehr gerne dazu zählen können. Aber. Blöde Falle, du.
Illusion shattered.
My blade!
Ich würde mal immer noch runter, dass es Gegner und eine normale Gegner und Bossgegner gibt, die eine höhere Stufe haben als ihre eigenen Charaktere.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Das ist ein bisschen gemein.
Shine down. Illusion shattered.
How's this?
Absurd.
With sword from shadow.
Life goes on.
Finally, No.
There is no escape.
To the ferry.
Torn to oblivion.
How's this? To the
Shine
ferry.
down.
My blade!
Oh, die verhindern ein bisschen Freundchen.
Say no more!
Illusion shattered.
To the ferry. Lucky day.
Now you shall perish.
Rise.
Cut to the chase.
There's more!
Motion to go down. Breath of the flame. Submit.
Shine down.
Say no more!
There is no escape.
To the ferry. Let's get down to business.
Scheinen wohl die letzten 3 Endspot zu sein.
Life goes on.
Das sind ja auch nicht viele. Das sind ja überhaupt nicht viele.
Nowhere to hide.
Finally, To the ferry.
Aber echt nice, dass man diesen Kreis vom Shogun noch bei den anderen hat. Das ist ja mal richtig schick. Das ist ja mal richtig schick gemacht.
It's my lucky day. How's this?
Inazuma shines eternal.
To the ferry.
Oh. Ouchie. Ah, super, wir gucken hier noch alles, ja.
Remove all obstacles. Shine down. Illusion shattered.
With sword comes shadow.
Orders given. Orders received.
Incinerate.
Aua.
The room.
It's a...
Was?
jury.
Klar, kommt doch gleich mit übertriebenen Angriffen an, ihr Schweine.
Incoming.
Alter, was treibt ihr mal so?
Cut to the chase.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine. Shine down. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Da übertreiben kann man sie wirklich mit den Gegnern. Na dann, ab nach oben.
It's Kujo Kamaji! But who's he with?
Stay back. I will deal with this.
Ah, das Oberhaupt.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced... You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel. Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou Commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
What?
Wow. Der hat Mumm. Entweder ist er verrückt oder hat Mumm.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward.
Okay.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Oh, ein Patrouillen mitnehmen. Ja, nettes Örtchen. Aber wohl ein bisschen sehr besonders versteckt irgendwie.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same, even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryo Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come, but at least I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I, myself, would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
Ah ja, irgendwo da oben. Tatsache. Na toll. Ein Mückenstich an der absolut ungünstigsten Stelle, wo es nur geht. Na toll.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
bist die Einzige, die den Mut hat, das zu sagen, oder? Ich hätte es zu genießen, euch gegenseitig zu triezen.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
Meinst du das Mensch? Das Herz der Menschen? Die himmlische Ordnung? Selbst die 7 Archonten haben Dinge, die sie nicht tun können, wenn sie einem mächtigeren Wesen gegenüberstehen.
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
See that he stays safe.
Das war's schon. Und eine Fortsetzung folgt natürlich. Nett. Da kann ich schon mal kurz mal nachgucken. Na. Dann wird mal 4 Stück raus. Na, das lohnt sich denn hier so. Da muss ich noch ein ganzes Weilchen weiter sammeln. Da muss ich noch ein ganzes Weilchen warten und sammeln. Na ja, gut. Da wird mir das Ding jetzt auch angezeigt. Alles klar. Na gut. Dann würde ich mich mal zurück nach Lioema porten. Das ist ja sogar noch ein bisschen schlimmer, liegt auch mit den Mückenstichen hier. Ja, toll. Einmal komplett überall gefühlt zerstochen. Ne? Ach, scheiß Viecher, ey. Überall wird man nur noch zerstochen und zerstochen, ey. Das stimmt, hier war ja Insel suchen. Ihre Wünsche. Und alle Wünsche auf der Stadt des Allgegenwärtigen in Erfüllung. Und Allgegenwart unter Menschen abschließen. Jo, na gut. Da will ich auf jeden Fall erstmal Schluss machen. Wow. Dann muss ich mich langsam erstmal um mein Ei. Meine scheiß Mückenstiche erstmal kümmern. Ich will kotzen, ey. Fuck, Viecher.